But that's before these lot watched the last episode. You weren't actually going to Madrid.
I wasn't going to Madrid, but you know, such is life. But where there is a will, there is a way, and I at times do have will, even though a lot of the time it seems like I don't. Found myself in Madrid.
Yeah.
Madon's finesse it in Sweden. Sweden. Us man are down in the DM. Down in the DMs. Madon's finesse it in Sweden. Sweden. Feel it up with no feeling.
Hello, Scott and Sam, and welcome to Comments Below. Today is a
Monday. No,
we're filming on Monday. Someone fucked up Timsy's flights. He arrived late.
Yeah.
So for no fault of our own, this is coming out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Vuj is out here looking like King Leonidas from the 300 movie. Vuj is going to watch Timsy's team in the final, but Timsy's going to watch Vuj's team in their final. No rules.
Yeah.
All I spot is that Nicola Test tattoo on Vuj's leg, and it's quite patriotic in my eyes. I wouldn't say it's patriotic. I'd say it's almost quite, maybe idealistic. I enjoyed the Nicola Tesla's ideals and how he viewed the world.
Yeah.
Perhaps
maybe
also
it's symbolic, maybe.
Symbolic. But his roots to being a Serbian dude born in Croatia as well.
And a genius.
And being a genius. He did a lot for the world, so I quite like that man. Best football analysis show as narrated by love child of David Attenborough and Morgan Freeman.
That would be a good child, to be fair.
Would be
the voice would be sultry.
Child. So he'd be God, but then maybe David Attenborough's God.
Could be.
Just talks to the animals.
He's sort of the English God, isn't he? He's he's our God.
Yeah. One thing has disappeared from the table. Don't worry, the cameraman has taken it. This is YouTube. Bruv, yeah, Liverpool have won the Champions League. Champions League winners for the 6th time in their history.
As you can tell, Vuj is buzzing. They won.
Yeah, Rockstar 52. God, please don't let Tottenham win the Champions League. And God was listening. It was easy.
It was.
It didn't.
Liverpool didn't have to play well.
It felt like an FA Cup replay.
Yeah.
I felt the Barcelona game was the final. That was like...
You won it. When you got to something, you won it. Basically. And
I was kind of hyping it up, like maybe Tottenham, the story, that's going to... I was trying to build a kind of tension.
As you said before, right? You were like, if Liverpool score in the first 15 minutes, it's over. And as soon as you scored...
30 seconds in, basically.
It's over.
Spurs bottled it. I think whenever they were in the final third, I think every player was like, oh my God, I might score in the Champions League final.
Yeah.
Like that thought literally went through every player's head. Whenever they were like near the box, they were like, oh my God, we might score, oh my God. And then
think about how many players from last year were in the Champions League final. They've been there before, they've lost it, so they've already gone through the motions.
Liverpool as a team has changed. We're now...
Mentally, you are strong.
No, I'm so used to supporting teams that let me down, that it was so weird being there and not worrying.
And not worrying,
and being
expecting to win and knowing you're going to win.
I could have had a team and been like...
Yeah.
Good game, lads.
Yeah.
Liverpool are turning into a monster.
Yeah.
Klopp has made something incredible.
How long has it been? 4 years?
Yeah, 4 years.
So those 4 years, you can see, like this is where the whole idea of like getting a manager long term that fits in with your ideology, that knows how he wants to manage, who he wants to get, giving him the resources to get it. This is the exact definition of what can happen.
This debate though has been massive. What? Was it a penalty or not?
Oh, okay. No joke. I haven't seen a replay yet.
Where have you been?
So I don't know, because I've seen all the only videos I've seen online are all the celebrations after.
Oh shit.
Because there's been so much stuff. There's been BT Sport, everyone like putting out bare videos of like the celebrations, the crying, the festival, like the parade, everything. None of it is just like, it's sort of the game. As you said, like, sort of like, they won 2-0, that's it. It was a handball.
It was a handball. I think it's a handball. It's a pen. For me, it's a pen. But if someone took me to VAR...
You would not have given it. You would have taken it back.
I think the magnitude of the event...
You cancel it out.
And everything. And it hit in his chest first.
Yeah, but then think about, like, I don't think it matters if it hits your chest first, though. As a spectacle... You want to let the game breathe a bit, like really get into it, rather than basically, as you're saying, like kill the game off, Liverpool score straight away, they're basically going to win.
Yeah, no, it was...
In that respect, it would be nice for it maybe to not have been given.
Ask any Tottenham fan, it would be like, it was...
It wasn't
I tweeted...
Ask any Liverpool fan.
I tweeted, was it a pen? Literally every answer was like, yes, no, yes, no,
really?
No, maybe, no,
and
yes,
like,
no,
THFC Allen says no, and like LFC Forever says yes.
It was very split.
It was a penalty. That was it. That is settled. And then Origi just comes on.
Shout out to Origi, man.
Yeah, man. He doesn't complain.
I want a statue.
I want to start. Nah, he just knows his place. Comes on, does his business.
Good. Shout out to Klopp. I think he's the man who's obviously done this for Liverpool.
Yeah, unlucky for Spurs. Like, I'm so happy that Spurs didn't win, obviously, because as an Arsenal fan, now my club is still relevant, it still exists. We can still chat shit to Spurs.
You lot are a joke.
But
Definitely.
this is the one tiny bit of redemption of what has been a horrible week. It would have just been literally the worst week of any Arsenal football
You
fans'
guys are
lives.
scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, of course.
That's
But at least
the
there is a
bottom of the
barrel. If Spurs won the Champions League, there would be no barrel or football left for us. It would just be like, right, we're done.
Obviously, Klopp has got an extended contract.
And it was
Fucking-
great, man. I'm happy for
It was
Liverpool.
good. It
Because
was
I think
good.
they deserve this, especially over the last
I really
2 years.
wanted
They
to win
really
the league.
deserve this.
I did really want to win the league.
I think that would have been like
I wasted-
really sweet.
Yeah, I wasted
really
all my
sweet.
emotional baggage
You
last
invested
year
a lot in
in Real Madrid.
last year.
Yeah, last year I really was so invested emotionally, very tough. That kind of loss and Karius and everything that happened, and I really wanted to beat Madrid. I think now, obviously, I'm happy.
You're still
how
happy,
gone,
but it's yeah. That real
It wasn't like
intensity.
it was just like yeah, man.
It's tiring being a football fan, man.
Yeah,
it's like it's really.
man's on his Buddhism detachment thing, innit?
Yeah.
So once you see that this is all just ideas and
But no, it's
tribalism, it's
it
fun.
was
though.
good, man. I'm happy for Liverpool. I think they deserve it. West Ham were buzzing apparently.
West Ham buzzing, same as
Because
you
they
guys.
just
You
hate
guys
Spurs,
are
right?
You guys are the same level right now as West Ham. Huge congratulations to LFC and
Yeah. We're West Ham, but in the Europa League.
It's pretty shambolic. Ghana Pana on Twitter said, Harry came to be he was fit, came back to play, ruined his team's performance, saw chance of became personal glory.
Same
Guy
guy.
stole his teammate's goal by swearing on his daughter. Same guy who lost thing and I work out by refusing to pass to Sterling. Ooh.
Well, I don't know about the other things, but
You've gone for him, you've gone at him.
Yeah.
You've got some good points there.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, okay.
That
so
pass to Sterling still hurts me.
Yeah, no, that semi-final, that pass, you should have passed it.
Yeah.
But then that's sort of in a distant memory now, I guess.
I do feel that potentially Kane shouldn't have started.
Son is so good. Like, he's more than capable enough to. Son always scores goals when Harry Kane's not playing anyway.
100%.
So they could have maybe. I would have maybe gone. So Son up front, and then Lucas Moura playing where Son is, or like number 10, and maybe Eriksen drifts out wide. And I think they would have been a lot more dangerous. And that's the. I think the weird thing is the thing you associate with Kane is finishing. The one thing they were lacking is like composed finishing.
It's poor. I get it though. Pochettino wanted to play, his star man.
Of course,
he was injured, but always when your key player gets injured, you don't, you want to play him. I do think this time it was a wrong decision to play him. There was a young player called Kane whose ankle is worse than a sprain. Despite his good touches, he's now using crutches and Spurs have no trophies again. Michael James Carpenter, man. So it's true.
Arsenal
you guys really are bottom of the barrel right now.
Yeah, we're really enjoying.
Spurs
this.
lost 5 Champions League games this season. Only AEK Athens lost more. That's crazy.
That is actually crazy, isn't it?
But they're in the final, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
Second
And
Europe.
they lost.
I mean, I've had a great season, especially on a personal level. It was so cool to see Red Star Belgrade beat Liverpool, and then Liverpool.
That
go
was
to
exactly.
the
That's the
Bruh,
best of both worlds.
If Red Star Belgrade never beat Liverpool, they probably would have finished first in the group.
Come up against someone else.
Might have come up against someone else, not won the Champions League.
See?
So Pavkov's magic and the. And I
Liverpool
think even
fans, you are welcome.
when Man U won it in the 60s or something, they played Red Star and lost as well in the group stage.
Really?
So come on, fam, it's something special. It's
your-
a stretch what I'm doing right now. I feel like Poet when he grabs it, always links it to Arsenal. But I have just linked it to Red Star Belgrade.
Do it.
And it was part of the story. I was very happy that Red Star had a part to play in this
How
story.
do you say you are welcome in Serbian?
Dobrodošli.
Dobrodošli. Dobrodošli.
Nema na čemu.
What?
Nema na čemu. It's
Nema-
hard to, I don't know.
There's no like direct.
I'm basically foreign in this country,
Yeah.
foreign in that country.
Nema na shana.
Sometimes I don't know what to say anymore. All right, my brain has 2 languages in it. 6 times that Liverpool have won it now. That's Liverpool are now an elite club in the world. Liverpool are now up there. Barca, Liverpool and Klopp, perfect marriage. It's really, really worked.
How
It's
long
been
will this
brilliant.
last? Because this could be, big.
It could be the start of something. And that's what I really want to see is a league win.
Yeah, that's the bit. But then that's
really
it. Obviously, and then if Klopp does that, obviously establishes himself as a Liverpool legend. Obviously,
That's it. No,
But
he
then,
already
like-
is. And
and then does he then do that legacy? Is that
Does it
long
start the legacy?
Wenger Ferguson type thing?
oh my God.
Like 5-10 years, constantly battling for the league, constantly battling for the Champions League. That's when you cement yourself in the history of football, not just like
I mean, that would
Liverpool.
be absolutely.
That would reignite your real passion, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
potentially. I think the league. I want to win the league once.
That would be.
And then after
sweet.
that, it's you ticked all the boxes, and then after that, you just
And then
enjoy
you're done
it.
with football.
No, you enjoy football. I have to say, look, Liverpool,
Yeah.
when they win the league next few seasons, I think that is the conversation. Who was a star player for Liverpool? How amazing has Klopp been? I think it's honestly been a match made in heaven. And is this the start of a legacy, Or
Is
will
this the
Liverpool
start,
next year still City? You know, how worried is Pep? He said that he called him after and said he was, having a conversation with him. So we have
This is going to be
and
good.
signings.
I'm looking for.
Because Liverpool now can sign players.
Yeah, it's true. Big
Now
money.
Liverpool can actually say who wants to come. We're Champions League winners.
Well, because now feasibly you get big players from like PSG, whoever.
But one thing I want to say though,
Boom,
I think this is a bit of an issue now in football with football players and how it is. I don't know if it's true. Do
Okay.
tell me. Players now are either very egocentric focused in terms of they want their image to be big
Yeah.
and they want money.
They want to establish themselves as a brand, all that. Sort of
Brand.
stuff.
They want to be a brand, so they don't really care about trophies as much. And then there's
True.
players that want to be the best, and
Yeah.
that means trophies, football and success, and the money and
leaving a
everything.
legacy and everything.
Yeah, leave a legacy.
Yeah.
I think Liverpool are now a club that can really, really attract footballing success orientated players.
Yeah.
I still don't know.
The brand is secondary. The
Yeah.
image is
I
secondary
still
too.
don't know if the success type players that want to be a brand would come to Liverpool. Because they want to be stars, they
Of
want to be the
course,
shine.
yeah.
Where Liverpool is such a team.
It's geared
It's a
towards
team.
everyone is together to win.
Because you can't have players that, like a Neymar or
Of
someone
course,
in
yeah.
Liverpool. Because it's just, it
I don't
wouldn't
think a
work in
Neymar would fit in that.
Exactly. I think if we start attracting them, I don't know if you really know if you want them really. for
Exactly.
success.
You've proven you don't need it.
You don't need them.
You don't need that.
Liverpool can become better and better. You know what's beautiful as well?
100%.
There's a couple of 100 million players in there if somebody wants to leave. But I don't think players will want to leave Liverpool now.
No, you're just as likely, or if not more likely, to win the Champions League as Liverpool compared to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Liverpool compared to Real Madrid. Definitely compared to Real Madrid because Real Madrid are on a downslope at the moment. That's a
there's
huge
league as well.
appeal.
It's insane. Liverpool have done something amazing. But Klopp, I have to give him massive credit. I also have to
He's a
say
legend.
I've criticised Jordan Henderson a lot in my life,
Me too, man.
but he played an incredible game.
He's played really well, especially the second half of the season. He's played really well,
He
and
how much
he
I meant to
deserves
him
it,
and
me
crying
Like
and-
for all the stick people like me have given him,
me as well.
you, whatever. Like Liverpool fans have given him as well. At times when you're not playing so well, and he's always an easy scapegoat because he's not the most talented, whatever. But he just embodies that spirit of Liverpool.
Shout out to Jordan Henderson. He
Yeah,
obviously played fucking amazing. Liverpool had a fucking amazing season.
Well done, Vuj.
Joint top.
Well
in the-
done.
I didn't play, but
No, but your club.
yeah, Spurs, bruv. What are you saying for the future for them? They've had a great season.
Yeah, they had a really, really good season. They spent no money. Like Pochettino is obviously an amazing manager. You wouldn't have begrudged them if they like won the Champions League. You wouldn't be like, they didn't deserve. Like they did so well to even get there. And there is something good about this team. Like as Spurs teams go, like it's a likable team. They play really good football. Son is amazing. For the future, I don't know because Eriksen has always said he's been a bit like on the fence. For Tongan, Alderweireld as well. Alderweireld, like was it 8 months ago, was basically not even playing. Everyone was like, he's leaving, he's gone, he doesn't want to be here. But I think their form has definitely changed a lot in terms of like their appeal. They've got the new stadium, Champions League football. Even though they're yet to get that real appeal of like being a winning club, they have everything else. The ingredients are there, but the main thing is they need to keep Poch. Poch, I think, is the absolute key to their success. Keep Poch and like win something. Even though I don't place a huge emphasis on like, because I like progress more than like a meaningless win, like a Wigan, you win an FA Cup and then you get relegated. Like that's not progress. But like, they do need to win something now.
Yeah.
To get it in their mind, like of the players of the club, to be like, we're a winning club now.
Pochettino, I was very sad for obviously that
Yeah, man.
the
he's
Tottenham
crying.
Stadium didn't win, didn't get to experience a win.
Yeah.
But
Stadium of the Year award. Is there a Stadium of the Year award?
If there is, then Tottenham Stadium wins it.
They win
But
it.
fucking yeah, I hope Pochettino needs to stay. For me, that's it. The conversation
That's
starts
100%,
there.
yeah.
Pochettino stays, I think it's going to be a decline. Pochettino goes, decline. Pochettino stays.
They'll
Stability.
keep progressing.
Well, let's see what happens. Leave your comments below. Next game is Chelsea against Arsenal, Europa League. I was in Baku while Timbsy was in Madrid.
You were.
And it was very, very strange. I have to say shout out to Azerbaijan in terms of the city was really, really beautiful, very strange.
Yeah.
Amazing architecture. The food was very, very good.
Really?
I really
What's the
enjoyed
food?
it. Omelets and
Oh,
eggs.
okay.
And he's like, those like those like clay type plates.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
the clay pots.
Traditional clay
like,
pots
yeah,
of like
yeah.
eggs and
Okay,
little
okay.
bits and bobs,
yeah,
like little
yeah.
kebabs, and it's like influenced a lot by Turkey and Asia.
Yeah, nice.
So I think as a country, it's like in the middle of so many different countries, and it's east and west.
Just takes inspiration in.
Yeah,
and
and they're building like loads of new buildings, and there's like roads that look like Paris, but then like you go down and it's like new build, like shiny buildings, and you go down, it's like an old town.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
There's like an old castle. It's
Yeah.
very fascinating city, bro.
Yeah.
All the taxis are Mercedes. The taxi drivers smoke in the cars. It's just like there's no rule. It's got a bit of
There's no
edge to it.
rules. Well, there's definitely no rules apart from a few rules.
There's a few rules, obviously. How did you find it though, bro? You lost. Fucking Bobby Schmeider says, why are Arsenal fans obsessed with their history? They need to worry about their banter club in 2019.
Yeah, look, it's really tough to take, man. Defensively, we're too weak.
You guys are shit, fam.
I know, but this is the deeper analysis.
Hang on, sorry. So that was very simple analysis.
No, I know, but that's why it's the greatest football show.
No, it's a shame.
When we concede one, our heads just go down.
Yeah.
Away from home, we're crap, and I guess we're very, very far from home in this way.
Fam. I mean,
It's not
bad.
We're weak all over the pitch, really. Liverpool has a system where their first 11 is so strong, and they have like 3 or 4 really good subs that can fit in a multitude of places, and Klopp has the flexibility to play people in different places. So even with a small group of people, you can work in different systems. Arsenal, we don't have one functioning system. We have a group of players who are like, some are very good, some are good, and some are not good enough. It's quite difficult to see how we're going to make up the massive gap that is there between us and the top 4. The game, you guys saw it probably. It was not fun at all. Like, you can't have Aubameyang, Lacazette, and Özil all having a day off in a final that we need to win. Not Chelsea. We needed to win. Really tough to take, man. So I don't really know I don't know. Be honest with me. What was your assessment? Was it just Arsenal were absolutely dire?
Dire?
Yeah.
Oh, so bad. So fucking bad.
Shout out to Arsenal fans who did go, and Chelsea fans. They spent bare money, and there was only like 3,000.
It wasn't even filled up. It was just like, it was just huge.
It was one big L. The whole thing was a big L.
But the maddest thing is, people still turned up. There was still like 50,000. I don't think you particularly care.
Did you enjoy your trip?
Yeah, I loved the trip. I think Azerbaijan was wicked. I think the Baku was absolutely brilliant.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I really, really enjoyed it, man. It was really wicked city.
It's good that you enjoyed it.
No, really, bruv. I'd recommend like checking it out as a city. Staying away from not probably if you're a Mkhitaryan.
Hosting an European tournament in a city where not all Europeans are welcome is a bit weird.
It is.
And we still would have lost probably 3-1, but it would have been nice to have everyone be able to play. Everyone's welcome here to play football. Like, that is the most basic thing about football, which everyone loves, is that everyone's able to play. The one thing I do want to ask, like Copper fan, basically, I don't know whether is it we need to change Emery, or is it we need to change the top level, the board,
the way it's been
or
running.
Is it just everything through the club we need to change, players or whatever?
The fish always smells from the head.
There you go. What would you say about Hazard leaving?
He's dipping.
He's going. Would you take him?
100%. I want Son and Hazard. Liverpool now, we're big boys.
You're the big dogs of the league now.
Nah, Liverpool, we had our, you know what I've clocked with me? I like the fight up. Then when it gets to the top, I'm like, just do whatever.
Yeah, bro, it's the chase.
I enjoy the chase. Then when it gets to it, I'm like,
it's true.
But now I'm like, fuck it, man, just get all the best players from the league. Just get like, not the best people.
You got Hazard.
I want Son. I'd rather have Son. I'll take Son at Liverpool. I'd take Hazard. I think Hazard's going to go Madrid. Yeah. But that's the really interesting thing now is like what I think is very fascinating is who can Arsenal sign? Who can Chelsea sign?
That's the thing. Well, Chelsea
United
literally can't sign anyone. But good luck to Hazard wherever you go.
That's what's going to be very interesting.
And I do hope Hazard, like wherever he goes, I hope he fulfills his potential. Because everyone's been saying he's one of the best players in the world, but he's never really delivered. You know what I mean?
No, he plays for Chelsea.
Doesn't do the same numbers as all the best players
in the world. He needs to go to Madrid.
Bro, he hasn't had one season like Salah.
Unlucky Arsenal.
Can we move on, please?
I haven't drank a coffee today, so energy's a bit. Woo. Let's point to the camera and say, What a guy! What a guy to Chattaconga FC, fourth time American club, a family club in the country, as a franchise, take on a better release with lots of ambition.
Decent.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Timbsy has amazing knees. What a guy. What a guy to been forgetting from the Bundesliga. What a guy to Zdenko Chara, Slovakian defender, comes for the NHL chair, Boston Bruins. Man is 6'9" and 44 years old, still bossing it in Stanley Cup finals.
44.
Wow. Made Slovakia.
Wait.
Eastern Europe.
Oh, I thought that when they said Slovakian defender, I thought he meant football.
There's no rules. He gets what a guy
football
for this week.
and NHL. Okay. Zdeno Chara.
What a guy. Honestly, first time I've ever given it someone in hockey.
Zdeno?
don't know, Zdeno Chara. 2-2s. Helen's dad had throat cancer and asked him not to see how he was going through treatment. I thought the parent the same way for similar reasons, and it definitely highlighted.
Did you actually see that video? Yeah, I'll show you.
No, it was amazing. Gave me little goosebumps.
Yeah, I was quite emotional.
A little one
that.
tear.
It's just a guy, a young guy who's reached the pinnacle of football with his dad, and he's just hugging him and crying.
Yeah.
It's bare sad. Well, bare happy, but bare sad.
Men can't plan shit when it comes to women, but Jesus Christ, they can plan how to get from Liverpool to fucking Madrid without a direct flight for the footy. It's not that difficult. You just go on Expedia or Skyscanner.
Or do what Tina did and just drive.
Did Tina drive?
For like 3 days.
Tina drove?
Tina drove.
Madman.
Without ticket.
Absolute madman. Jack Grealish, here we go again. More scenes like this, Jackie boy.
Tonight we go again. Shout out, Villa. Because before, that was literally the last comments below. That was last week, Monday. Monday night was the game.
Yeah, shout out to Villa for back in the Prem.
Back in the
It's a shame that they can't do the Luke shirt anymore, because the Luke shirt looks fucking banging. I really liked it.
It's Kappa.
Kappa.
Kappa's pretty old school though.
Yeah, but Luke would have been sick.
Yeah, no,
this is on a niche thing.
Titanic
replica could set sail by 2022 following original route. Good thing we melted all of our icebergs.
Yeah, man. The world is ending. We're killing the planet. Shout out planet killing.
They need to have Jack and thing on it as well.
What,
they
as
need
in
to
like
have Leonardo DiCaprio on it. Leonardo DiCaprio needs to be on it.
On the That would be a genius PR stuff. Oh my god, that would be amazing.
If they
should invite.
I think they would. 2022.
They'd pay Kate Winslet and Leonardo to be the first people. That would be amazing.
Hey,
that would be so.
What can I say?
Well, you need to
create a brain. That is it for this season. Absolutely mad one. Trophies galore.
Pleasure. Trophy. Well done.
Thank you for filling in. It's been a fun experience.
Thank you, man. I always enjoy it.
And nice. We'll be back obviously pre-season. Loads of things are happening.
International football. So we've got Nations League stuff, and obviously we're going quite big. Women's World Cup. We're gonna have a clubhouse there in Paris. I think open for like the first 3 or 4 weeks of the tournament, and then the last, I think, semi-finals and the finals will be in Lyon. So we'll have a base there.
Nice.
And also we're covering it. I think Heath's covering it. He's got a podcast with DJ Monkey. So they've got a podcast, I think, every day.
So we get Heath in?
Yeah.
Chat about this?
Heath!
So, my friend, how is everything going? What you got planned for France?
We got a podcast. Copa 90 now has a podcast. It's actually live.
I listened to the one this morning. It was a short one though, because it's like an intro one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Get to know the hosts.
You're
DJ
really
Monkey.
good on it.
Yeah,
you're really good on it. Like, as in, like, your voice is nice to listen to. You're really good.
It doesn't feel like that. No.
So what's the vibe? Tell us more.
You know, I'm just. Is this what you mean by?
That's the voice you put on.
That's my podcast voice.
Your podcast voice.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be. So we're doing a podcast called Football Inside Out. It's Copa 90 podcast. It's now live wherever you get your podcast from: Spotify, Apple, Acast. You can download it there. Subscribe. It's gonna be a daily podcast.
Wow.
Wait, from now?
For life?
No, starting for life. A never-ending podcast. No, so every day of the World Cup, starting the day before the match starts.
So you're having a little break now.
Yeah. So this was first episode that's out is kind of get to know the host, myself and Monkey, and then when we get to France, starting on the 6th, there will be a daily podcast for the entire World Cup. 35 to 42 minutes a day.
Nice.
It's aimed towards, obviously, the World Cup. We're going to talk about all the biggest storylines happening in the World Cup.
Yeah.
We've got some really great features with some of the biggest players in the game, some legends, some current stars, some people doing really cool shit around the game.
Cool.
And then everything else that's happening in world football. So we don't want to forget all the other wonderful things that are taking place. Nations League, you got AFCON, you got Gold Cup, you got Copa America. You got a lot of things going on, so we don't want to ignore that.
Loads of football.
And then ultimately, when there's when somebody says Neymar's going to Real Madrid, we got to talk about it. So covering all things.
Is that going to happen? I'm looking forward to it, man.
All right. Thanks for having me, guys.
I love you.
Bruv, big up.
Yeah.
Enjoy. See you
Thank
soon.
you.
See you in Paris.
Oh, Heath, man. He's so good looking.
He's a beautiful man. He's got great legs. All right, wicked. Well, the link is in the description below to check the podcast with Heath and DJ Monkey throughout the World Cup. Wicked. So we'll be doing a lot of pre-season stuff as well. African Cup of Nations, loads of things happening and popping off. So do stay tuned to Copa 90. And
can I just say thank you for tuning in this season. It's been nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
It's been an absolutely awesome Copper fam. You're absolute legends. Have a nice. You know how it is. You know how we do. Stay tuned in. Stay smart. Stay wavy. And see you soon.